when it comes to Liverpool, I know Sam already spoke. We'll save the best until last. Tom, what did you make of your team tonight?
Weak.
No, it was what it was. I looked at that lineup. It was nice to see Trey Ione get his first full debut for the club. I wasn't too bothered about what happened today in terms of whether we went through or not. I don't think the manager really was. But first half, it was really bright. I mean, the tactics that we showed in the first half, it was fantastic. We had Wataru Wendo basically playing as John Stones. Whenever we had the ball, he was DM, and it worked. I think the most surprising thing is that it worked. You know, Trent was playing centre back, and it worked. And we were dominating Southampton, and you know, I like the fact that we got to keep our bet. You know, we didn't take certain players anyway, but even the ones that did go, even the big names that did go, they didn't play more than 45 minutes. We kept it, really sort of low down there. So we've managed to actually get a fair bit of rotation out of that game, which is massive. I quite liked some of the performances of the fringe players. You know, I thought Chiesa was very bright. Tyler Morton, really good. I thought Quansah, he had some moments today, Quansah, but he was also the only natural defender at points in that game. You know, he had Wataru Endo next to him and Tyler Morton as his fullback. You know, he's always going to be put under a bit of pressure in that sense. So I don't have too many complaints there. Thought Endo was brilliant. There's not really. I'm not reading too much into it. I hope that Chiesa can kick on from this point because there was a lot to like about his performance. But we're through. We've got a potentially big opponent coming up. It does mean that we've got, I think it's about 10 games in January, which is mental. So we are going to have to use the full squad again. But if we can get through that period, certain competitions, i.e. the FA Cup, might have to be sacrificed. But you never know. We just got to keep our head down, keep pushing forward, and keep on going with it. Because I quite liked a lot of what I saw today. There's not much to read into it, but it is.
That's what you call best for last, yeah. Yeah, Terry, that's called best for last.
Yeah.
The deadest reaction, dead. Tom.
Right, Sam, we've
Where's your energy? Where's your energy? Talk about that Chiesa performance. Have some shame. Talk about your child playing today. He was unbelievable. Have some shame, Tom.
No, but what do you want me to say about the Chiesa performance? He was actually quite anonymous for the first 25 minutes because we weren't giving him the ball because we didn't want to attack.
Oh my God!
Wow, this is why they call you a Jedi.
Here we go. I can't win.
Actually, why they call you a Jedi.
I can't win.
This is why they think you're a wool. They know I'm the true scouser in the house. They know this.
I'm wrong for saying apparently Chiesa didn't get the ball enough, so he was a bit anonymous. Calm. I just
have some shame. Have some shame.
So
you're telling me
it was a
okay? I'm asking you a question. I don't want to ruin this whole thing. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So that moment of the second half where he got past his fullback and finished it with his weak foot, was that not a goal unless it was a brilliant block by the defender?
Yeah.
So you were not impressed by almost scoring 2 goals in a row if it wasn't for blocks?
Right, Hassam. Let's go back to exactly what I said. For the first 25 minutes, he was pretty anonymous. When did that chance happen? The 87th minute. So, yes, for the first 25, he wasn't really doing much. After that, he started getting into the game and started doing a little bit more with it because we started giving him the ball more because we lost faith in Nunes and Jota wasn't really getting on the ball as much as he was trying to save himself.
In fairness, for the majority of the second half, Liverpool had a lot of the ball but did very little with it.
We didn't want to. We just wanted to.
Yeah,
we didn't want to play the second half.
Well, whether you wanted to, none of your players did much with the ball. It was just that he kept it, and then it was Southampton who looked dangerous on the sort of transitions, really. But I hear you on that. This here says Chiesa not good for me. Man can't run. I will say, he does look a little bit. He looked like a player that's been out injured for a long time. He looks a bit ring rusty today. He really, really did. He really did.
Yeah, but we knew Chiesa anyway. Listen, after you do hamstring and knee surgeries, you ain't going to be quick. But it's about being smart, That's what I like.
I get that. I get you there. I am Basel here says, Terry, don't say anything if Tottenham win by an offside goal tomorrow. So again, why are you taking it to that extreme? I've said the calls are wrong. I've literally said it was offside and the wrong call. I've said that Quansah should have been sent off. It was the wrong call. What I am not doing is going in like I do with VAR, because how can 3 men watching on a screen then get these things wrong when there's a recall? Before VAR was in, go back and watch all my streams from those days. They're still up on the internet. When after games, I didn't go in on referees like I do now, because even when they got things wrong, maybe in the heat of the moment, I go, fucking ref made a mistake. But in reality, I understood they were human and they had one chance to see something. That was it. That was it. So you got to understand what I'm saying. If Spurs score by an offside goal tomorrow, I will say the goal shouldn't have stood. The same as I've said today. But what I won't be doing is a whole Man United were robbed thing, because the PGMOL is not involved. So the energy will be the same, my friend. Please relax. Like, I don't understand. Like, I see Man United fans online showing the Garnacho offside, going, why is this offside and that one isn't? Because of VAR. I'm sorry. These are the people that I call toaster people. They shouldn't be trusted to use toasters. How are you even asking that question? Elon Musk, please start banning dumb people off Twitter, please. Please start banning them for life, bruv. Should be a hate crime to speak.
Terry is anti-freedom of speech. All right.
No, I'm not anti-freedom of speech.
Steve, you're a bad guy.
No, that is not anti-freedom of speech. That's
anti-stupidity.
No, it's not. I'm saying you've got the right to say it, but not all speech is. You can be punished for it. There's consequences to speech, and the consequence of saying dumb things online should be no community notes, banned. Just get the fuck off, man. Get the fuck out of here, dickheads. I can't take it. If it's a joke, it's a shit joke as well. Like, honestly, I'm only messing. Damn, Terry, you've got anyway on the panel already.
Damn.
Who's he talking about?
I would assume Omar. He probably looks the closest to him.
Omar.
Yeah.
Me. If I was going to say Omar looks like any celebrity, I would say Idral Adesanya. That's who I would say. If I was going to say any celebrity.
Yeah, 100.
That's what I would say. But yeah.
Oh my days! I'm actually coming here being compared to others.
Terry, we might get accused of racism.
Do you know what my brother said to me the other day? Do you know what my brother said about Hussam? He said that he looks like a young Rolf Harris.
Some people call me Wolverine.
No, you don't know. You like Hugh Jackman. Fuck off, Hugh Jackman. Oh, well, that Gene Hackman.
You don't have Snapchat. I'm not gonna stand up and flex my biceps here.
Wolverine.
Guy.
Oh my god.
Please sit on the floor, Habibi.
Oh my god. Igal should be banned for saying stupid things.
There you go.
Jesus was offside. Kwanzaa should have seen red. There's what D says here. I hear you, bro.
I disagree. I don't think Kwanzaa should have seen red, but I think Jesus was offside.
You think it should have been a free kick? You think it should?
No, that's the softest foul I've seen in my life.
Yeah, but Hussam, it is bad defending.
Yeah, but denying a goal is an opportunity,
if you're a defender and the
that's
guy,
not a foul at all. I'll be honest with you. The guy just like had his hand here and that's it. It was just normal, regular football.
His whole arm over his front and was pulling him back. It's a foul, bruv. Come on.
As a defender, you shouldn't. If the attacker is in front of you, you shouldn't be touching his back at all.
Listen, you hate us, so you're never gonna say the truth.
It's a Newcastle fan, Hussam. What are you talking about? He's a Newcastle fan. He has no beef with Liverpool.
Yeah, man. You beat us every time.
I know Steve doesn't, but it is a soft foul. Like it's not nothing.
It's soft. But we watch a lot of football. If you actually see, like, you know, if the defender is behind the attacker, basically, right, and he holds him back, that is you shouldn't be putting your hands.
I hear you.
I know. Yeah, but didn't we say similar things about Saliba against thing? As soon as you put your hands on somebody, right, against Bournemouth, right?
You're comparing.
I'm just giving you the example of the degree of how much contact was made.
Look at the difference. Saliba just spat on him and he fell over. Look at the difference.
You're comparing a cheesecake to ramen. It just doesn't work.
Wow.
The thing is, when something like that happens to Liverpool and it doesn't get given, if I see Hussam angry, instead of saying my player was weak and went down, we are all going to barbecue you, bruv. Slow cooked.
Habibi, that was very soft. That's not a foul.
No, you talk about the degree of contact, which is subjective, right? You talk about the degree of contact, which is subjective.
I don't know why the Arsenal fans are talking. Habibi, you're lucky you're here to begin with, because Jesus scored the second goal offside. He was 5 meters.
Hang on, every single Arsenal fan on the every single Arsenal fan so far in the panel and in the comments, it says, "Yeah, we know with VAR that would have been offside, but VAR is
Palace were robbed."
And let's not pretend Let's not pretend like when VAR hasn't been in certain FA Cup rounds and League Cup rounds over the last 4 or 5 years. This just happened regularly to multiple teams. Everybody's got away with them again because when there was no VAR, every weekend teams got away with the marginal offsides. And it is what it is. But at least they're being honest. You can't even be honest that it was a foul and you got lucky. You really got lucky.
I mean, okay, so can I just say something? Honesty has to match your version of honesty. I don't think it's a foul.
But okay, so can I just say this in the defense of basically Liverpool, right? At the end of the day, even if let's say, you know, he did get sent off for that, they could have still gone on to win the game. Whereas if you really think about it, that goal that was basically given basically changed the game for Arsenal, right? It gave them the lead, so things could have been very different, right? Whereas in the Liverpool version, maybe, you know, the red card could have changed things, but maybe.
I think you make a good point, but what you could also throw into that, and we'll never know, Arsenal had the momentum going in their favour. So even if that goal's called off, they were going that way. Liverpool had lost the momentum of the game. If they would have gone down to 10 men, free kick at the edge of the box, with only like 5, 6, 7 minutes to go. So look, I think this is the thing. This is why when VAR came in, I loved it for the first 18 months when they would actually look at those types of decisions in the Premier League. Didn't care about refs call. It was what was the right decision. And I felt like 9 times out of 10, they got it correct. What we saw tonight is why we wanted VAR in the first place, because offside goals that shouldn't have stood, and then decisions like the Kwanzaa one that were missed that you at least want to have a second look at. But listen, that's tonight, what I do like about the EFL Cup, I just feel it takes me back to my youth where there was no VAR.